for Thieves' End walkthrough. Last time we left off on part 6, where I played for about roughly a half an hour. It was Elena and I, or I guess Elena and Nate, I should say. So the two met up, and yeah, we're continuing from there. So without further ado, is my live actually working right now? Oh yeah, it's working. All right, so hopefully the quality isn't bad, but yeah, I'm being joined by no one today, so let's do this. This is a very beautiful moment, in my opinion. Just the music and just all the scenery and stuff. I don't know.
This is definitely one of my favorite lines in the game.
But no, yeah, I've always liked this scene a lot. Just the music and the scenery and stuff. And you can just tell, like, it kind of seems like, you know, in this scene, Nate's probably thinking about, like, you know, what's the road that's brought him here as we are driving on this road. It's kind of surprising they actually have a road that looks like this that they built in New Devon. Or Libertalia, I guess I should say. And there's the mountain again. I don't know, I just think that looks like such an awesome ass, like, mountain.
Elena? Nate?
We're here, Sully. Where are you?
Still in the air. Saw a bunch of shoreline vehicles heading north.
Guess we'll see them soon.
You two doing okay so far?
We hit a few hitches, but so far so good.
Alright, good. Keep in touch, will you? I'm not the no.
Have you come across the character?
We'll try.
Yes.
Over and out.
Mr. Uncharted, put by no north.
Side of the bridge. Hang on tight.
AKA the only surviving member of Retro Replay.
Turn around. We're heading.
Yeah, today was a depressing day. Jack and I found out that Retro Replay is never going to be the same because Troy Baker is leaving, and but this does sadden me because I love Troy Baker. Yeah, we're very late on this news. It's because like Last of Us was like the big news the past few days, and now he left because of it. Ooh. He's like, hey, I'm with that news, I'm out.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, don't say anything while I'm streaming. No spoiler. Oh, I could have made that. Oh. I was gonna say, Elena looks incredible in this game compared to like the previous ones.
I'm just gonna say, Elena looks incredible.
Huh? So much for the car. Come on.
I wasn't trying to protect you. It's just, I made a promise that I was done with this life.
We both did.
Yeah, but I broke it. I didn't tell you because I was afraid.
Afraid of what?
Of losing you. I guess I was, protecting myself. You know?
We have a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Should keep moving.
This way.
I kind of forgot, I'm actually currently, I have something downloading in the background, not on PlayStation, but on something else, and, well, never mind, actually, they're all done. So I can delete those. I'm just doing that for, just in case, like, internet gets a little bit slower. Like, I do have very fast download speeds. I was getting about 500 earlier, and my upload's about, like, around 16, which should be good enough for this, but, you know, that obviously can change.
At least we're on the right side of the river now.
Yeah. That would have been bad.
Change pretty quickly, so. Alright.
Slippery.
think, no, this is just to get a note. I actually didn't read the last note last episode because I was too busy reading a comment, so
Oh, up by your lonesome?
I'll read this one, then I'll read the last one, actually, just so we can kind of catch up on whatever that one said. So this note, actually, we'll read the last one first, just in case, you know, maybe there's, like, some chronological order. Alright, last one said, June 5th, 1718. Another shipment of unmarked crates came upriver from the port, only this one was accompanied by a group of armed soldiers. Though agitated, I commenced inspecting the integrity of the crates until a harsh voice commanded me to stop. I bristled at being ordered around like a common thug, but when I turned, I found myself staring into the eyes of Founder 2, referring to Thomas 2. It was the first time I'd seen any of the Founders in the flesh. My throat went dry, and I found myself struggling to speak, as I needed to choose my words carefully. I explained to him I merely wanted to inspect the contents for weight, but he told me firmly it was unnecessary. I was relieved when he shifted his interests elsewhere. Truth be told, I did not look inside the crates before Founder 2 stopped me, or I did get a look inside them. Cutlasses, pistols, and gunpowder. Considering the number of crates, I would say it's enough to supply an army. I did not speak of this to Eleanor. She is preoccupied enough with her brother Jack's disappearance. But my friend must be told Libertalia was founded on ideals worth defending, even against the founders themselves if necessary. Once I assure Eleanor and little Abigail are safe, I shall make my way to town to inform others. Until then, I shall keep my head down but my eyes open. Okay, now this is interesting because, like I said, in the past I've never bothered really reading these things. But I might have to go back to my my other playthrough and read them because the Jack's disappearance that was actually mentioned in another letter. You can read that this person went disappearing. And then obviously earlier, you know, he's saying there's enough boxes to supply an army, and earlier on, there's all the dead colonists, and this is obviously a colonist, just a regular person who lives with these pirates, and they were all dead, but they were also fighting other people that looked like soldiers, according to Nate and Sam, and that would be the army. So there's lots of backstory that you can find here that really adds to the story, and I don't know, I regret never reading it. So that was obviously from earlier, and this is the new one. August 1st, 1718. I bade farewell to Eleanor and the little Abigail at midnight. They joined the other escapes aboard the Swiftshire, bound for better shores. I pray I shall be able to soon join them. The founders have taken everything from me, from all of us. What little gold I contributed is now gone, or behind the high walls of New Devon. We shall see soon enough. At dawn, we go forth to take back what's rightfully ours. They did not stop us at the treasury. They shall not stop us now. My darling Eleanor, my sweet Abigail, should I perish here, should I fail you, know that I only wished us happiness and prosperity. Perhaps you will still have a chance for yourselves. So, that is the guy right there, the one who wrote that.
Rest in peace, my pirate friend.
He died. So yeah, really like these backstories. So he survived that battle. And yeah, I mean, I regret never looking into this stuff because that's a lot of backstory that I never really knew existed. So I'm definitely intrigued to read up on that later. Last of Us has collectibles like that too, which I will actually read them when I do my playthrough as well. Although those are all, you know, many different characters making entries because it's more or less just about how people are dealing with the pandemic in that game.
Hello? Now look at the sign. Traitor. It's one of the rebels.
That's a bad way to die.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very fun.
Here's another one.
So this stream is currently 7:30 for me. My plan is to probably end it by about 9, I'd say. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. So there's an area I hope to get to by then. If we can get there, then I think we have a pretty solid stream for today.
Sorry, buddy. No disrespect.
And honestly, I'll finish the game tonight. Most likely, there's not much longer left in the game. Probably about another like 2.5 hours, 3 hours or so. I'd say closer to like 2.5. So I'll most likely be able to finish it tonight. But it'll be on a separate stream. And if that's the case, I don't know. I estimate that there will probably be about 9 or 10 parts in this,
My God.
which is pretty good.
Well, I guess that's one way to quash a rebellion.
I have to wonder if this was always the plan.
What, slaughter all the colonists?
No, to lure them here in hopes of finding a utopia, only to rob them of everything that they have.
Well, we are dealing with a bunch of pirates.
Well, that is pretty diabolical. Even for pirates.
I'm just gonna quickly change something. I think my camera controls are kind of... No, camera sustain on. Oh, I was just noticing sometimes my camera will, like, automatically
Just need your help for a second.
cause me to look in certain
Those
directions.
things don't look steady.
They're not. Be careful.
So the first teaser trailer for... Or not the first teaser trailer, sorry. The, Or I guess kind of the teaser trailer, because there's the announcement
How's it hanging?
in 2013 which showed nothing. But this, there was a trailer that showed, like, you know, all these hanging bodies and stuff, but it was, like, nighttime, and it was a much different tone that was being given off. Or some kind of cool knife.
Excuse me.
Oops, not what I wanted to do. There we go. No, yeah, I like these levels with Elena, because there is just some whole thing about, can I make that? Oh, I can't make that jump, I didn't think I could. You know, there's just some stuff here with the whole, like, he lied to her kind of thing, so there's some nice, like...
You alright?
Yeah.
Wow. Welcome to Avery's neighborhood.
It's a nice place. If you don't mind some structural problems and water damage.
Yeah, clearly some drainage issues.
A real fixer-upper opportunity. Okay, so... Looks like somebody blew that dam and then flooded the whole place.
You know, I forgot. Pretty good at this.
Alright, so which one of these do you think is Avery's?
My money's on that one. One that's still intact.
Oh. You're not so bad at this either.
Yeah, well, you know, I've had a little practice, read a few books.
Shit, shit.
What?
The front door.
Sam.
He's still alive.
Yeah, for now. Come on. All right, keep your eyes open for shoreline.
All right.
types.
Yep.
Oh, what I meant to say was some interesting, like, character development there, I guess you could say.
Whoops.
And we're in the water.
You all right?
Yeah.
I've always been interested in just seeing what this game would have been like if it was the same writer as the first three. You know, I don't know if it would be better or worse. I'm not entirely a fan of the idea of, like, Sam's brother being bad. Oops, that was not intentional. And then, like, you know, at the end he's, like, good or whatever. That just, to me, seems a little bit more cliche. Again, like, I'm sure Naughty Dog could handle it in a very great way, but I think I prefer the way this game went, because, I mean, I think, like, I don't think a different writer would obviously cause
Watch your head.
the, like, game design to be different, because just design-wise, like I said, this is very different from the previous ones. But it'd be interesting to just
Had it
see.
been for this guy.
Be interesting to see how the game would have turned out if it was, you know, different. But this is my favorite Uncharted game. It's slower paced, but
Dragon. You're in Christopher Condon's house.
not in a bad way, in my opinion. In a very good way. I really like the pacing. It allows for more, like, character-focused Uncharted, I feel like.
Shoreline. Elena, get down.
I see them.
They all were, but I just feel like this game gives a lot of depth to Nate and, you know, exploring some more backstory and whatnot. I don't know, I just think it kind of, like, it does the perfect job of what they gave us. That's kind of how I feel with it.
So lock this place down. We need to be prepared if they show up.
And the lack of set pieces compared to the first game has never bothered me at all. Like, it really doesn't... You don't notice it, right? Like, because the gameplay in general is just so much better that I don't really, like, miss having those super cool sections where it's like, you know, train over the mountains or something like that. I don't think those are needed. And this game kind of shows us that. Ooh, we have the Barrack 9, which is... I'll definitely stick with that pistol, because that is, by all means, my favorite, oh, that might have gotten us spotted. Yeah. By all means, that is my favorite weapon in this game. Or not weapon overall, but my, like pistol-wise, it does so much damage that, like, usually one hit kill depending on the armor of the enemy type. Alright. No, I don't want to swip. Oh. No, I want to stick with this for now. Still have some ammo on it. Oh, there's a thing here. Uh-oh! Okay, we're taking some hits right now. I got him. Okay, good. Still got those sniper guys to worry about. Oh crap. Looks like we're going underwater. Is my R2 button responding fully? Uh-oh. That seemed like it would have gotten me. Maybe that bomb got thrown far enough. Oh, I was very close to getting him. There we go. Oh, shit. Oops, did not want to drop, but didn't kill us, that's good. We gotta get new weapons, because we are not doing too hot right now. Wasn't there a guy here earlier? I thought there was. Okay. Ooh. Alright, there we go. We made it.
Jesus. I think that's it. You okay?
Yeah. Let's push on.
And we have the China Lake. I'm gonna stick with this just because big explosions. I wouldn't mind getting a different pistol though, but I don't think I need to worry about that. If I can find a pistol very quickly, I will change. I think there's one down here if I recall. Nope. Here maybe? I don't know. Let's get out of here. Probably through that cave I mentioned.
Might be a way through this cave.
Ah!
It's worth a look.
See? She's thinking the exact same thing I am. Under or over? I'm thinking under. Yeah, it looks like that was the correct guess. So as soon as this playthrough is over, like as soon as I finish this playthrough, I will do The Last of Us next. I might, like, take a break. I don't know. I found out just something related to school that I have to do, so I should be good to still do, like, episodes, but, like, I don't know. I'd definitely be good to do episodes, but
Crap. How many people did you
I have some
bring
stuff
here?
that'll probably take me about a week to do.
She does have an entire army. I think they found the treasure.
Well, let's hope not. For Sam's sake. Look, something here.
If this lady was the...
It's addressed to Richard Want.
I-
Signed Adam Baldridge.
Founder Want, I promised you swift retribution, as you have taken something from me, so I have taken from you. Founder Baldridge. Okay, damn, so I'll imagine that was that person's wife.
Yeah, looks like they were turning on each other, but why?
Greed, paranoia, money.
Yeah, well, more money, more problems.
Strong current.
Whoa, okay, current's a little strong.
So interesting that they turned on each other and killed each other's wives. Or I mean, he killed somebody's wife. The other guy took something from him. Could be treasure, could be family, something important that was worth killing the guy's wife over. So. Look out below.
Look out below!
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that was the line that was coming up. I mean, I guess it's not like some incredible smart thing of me to guess that, but funny. Nate just did a backwards throw. Oh. Thought maybe I would be able to like walk forwards without it. Okay, yeah, I just have to. Hold on still.
After you.
Oh, how sweet. You want me to be your decoy?
No. I was being gentlemanly there.
Just busting your chops.
Yeah, well, the chops are plenty busted already. Thank you.
Poor Nate and his chops. That is some super. Okay, of course. Right where I was about to get like a second where I could just take a screenshot of that later on. It goes because that would have been like the absolute perfect thumbnail for this.
That wasn't too bad. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
Well, wet again.
Tired.
Bruised. A little hungry. I could eat. Other than that, fine.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Let's keep going.
Alright. I'm going to see if I can do something in photo mode here. Can we get... Is it all possible to get a... cool shot? Oh, what the heck? Why doesn't Nate have his hands like that? It's because he's swimming, I guess. It just looks like he's taking a photo. Never mind. I was thinking I can maybe get a cool angle there for photo, but I guess not. This way. Isn't there I think there might be a treasure underwater, actually, here. Yep, I was correct.
I'm right behind you.
This water doesn't look very clean. I wonder how long it would realistically take to build all these houses. Like, it might be a little bit unrealistic that they could have...
Well, they definitely had the motivation.
But I don't think it's them.
Just find it odd that all these houses are underwater except for one.
Avery's.
Exactly.
Avery, the suspicious fellow.
But this...
Yeah, I wonder how long it would take to build all these buildings. Like, not just these houses, but like, you know, prior to that, like you had like New Devon. Those are more houses. These are like mansions. It would probably take a good like, I mean, to do all of it, I imagine like it'd take years. Actually, maybe it's not unrealistic. It would take a long time. It'd probably take like, I'm gonna just throw out a random number because obviously I don't know. But to get all the supplies, like get all the wood and everything, that would mean like shipments. You're probably looking at like 10, 15 years. So it's actually that makes more sense than if it was just like.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, like I wonder how old it would have taken, or
What's
how
this?
long it would have taken. Alright, what do we got here? September 9th, 1718, founder Baldridge. I received word, so Henry Avery supposedly died or was born in like 50-something. I think he was born in 54 or something like that, and supposedly died in 94, which means he's like 40. But then he lived on to do all of this, like an extra 20 years later. So he was like a 60-something, 70-year-old pirate, maybe. Probably about 60-something. So yeah, you could say it realistically took them probably 20 years to build this stuff, if it didn't last very long. Or maybe it took them like 15 years and they got about 5 years of enjoyment. Founder Baldridge, I received word you are mustering your soldiers to attack me. As a fellow pirate, and as a friend prior to our years in Libertalia, I implore you, heed my words. I know not who sowed the seeds of our current discord, but of this I am certain. If the Civil War continues, everything we have spent our lives working towards shall come to ruin. History will remember us as pioneers, as not as pioneers, but fools. We must put a stop to this conflict together. Should we join forces, we shall have the strongest alliance on the island. The other founders will either join us or fall to our superior might. If you agree, light a candle in your study this evening, and I shall take that as a sign that you have come to your senses. If not, remember, both Want and England have made attempts on my life, and failed. Founder, Condent. So Christopher Condent ain't messing around.
Jesus. Got all Lord of the Flies in here.
I totally regret not ever reading these things, because this is adding so much story, because, like, obviously the game will tell you, like, the story to a certain degree, but, like, you read those things, and it just gives you even more backstory that really. Because I feel like, in the past I was like, I don't want to read this. But now it's like, I regret not reading those things, because that adds a lot of just interesting stuff to the story. Lots of backstory, and you get the full picture more.
Let's just hope we're not too late.
Oop. This is a cool setting. Could this possibly be a thumbnail? Possibly.
Hey, check it out. These cannons look like they were retrofitted.
Yeah, improvised defenses. Guess they didn't expect they'd be fighting each other.
Guess not. Ooh, nice water feature. Time for another swim, I guess. Current's too strong. Gonna have to find another way to the other side. Whoa, whoa! Stronger than it looks.
She's able to just perfectly swim across without the current doing anything.
Hold up. I'll weigh it down for you.
Great.
Doesn't even budge at all.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You make a great counterweight. I mean...
I've always liked that joke. And they say, as well you should. Yeah, I think that's what I like about, like, Elena and Nate's thing in this, is it's just really fun, like, dialogue, because obviously, like, he doesn't want to say anything
I'll find a way up for you.
bad since they're already in kind of a crappy situation, so comments like that, you make a good counterweight, it's just like, uh-oh.
This should work. All right, stand clear. Here you go.
Hey, great.
It reminds me of, I don't actually know what it reminds me of, I don't know what I was gonna say, but anyways, I think it's just fun to see that.
Let's move this out of the way.
Yep.
Yeah, I really wish I had more control over the volumes of this because, like,
Okay.
I want the game to be loud, right? So, like, for you guys, like, you can hear the dialogue well. I just find the dialogue super quiet in, like, the live streams, and it's just odd to me.
Hey, look. Thomas II's sigil.
So we're in his mansion.
Second in command. Going up the pirate hierarchy.
Is there anything down here? No, I don't think there is. Seems like the kind of spot they would have put a treasure.
Good lord.
Looks like we found the party.
Looks like we're a little late. Hey, Nate. Check it out.
It's another sigil. Oh my god.
What?
It's them. Elena, these are the pirate captains that founded Libertalia. What the hell happened here?
Well, I'm no forensics expert, but I would say... bad drinks?
Apparently.
So what was this? Some kind of wealthy pirate suicide cult?
Yeah, not likely. Not these guys.
On behalf of Lord Avery, I invite you to my manor at sundown tomorrow. The time has come to abandon our animosities and reunite under the banner of God and liberty. Signed, Thomas II.
What do you bet? Thomas II, Henry Avery. Looks like our hosts didn't stick around to clean up their mess.
Well, that wasn't very gracious of them.
Okay, so these guys sparked a full-scale revolt when they claimed the treasure for themselves. Now, they took care of the colonists, but then they had to deal with each other. And I'm guessing things got pretty messy. So, Avery and II invite them up here to, what was it?
Abandon our animosities.
Abandon the animosities. Avery makes a grand toast. For God and liberty! Arg, ahoy, mateys, all that. And they all take a swig. Except these two. And just like that, all the treasure of Libertalia becomes the sole possession of two men.
Pirates will be pirates.
These are some of history's greatest pirates. And they all perished in an instant at this very table.
It's incredible.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, since our missing hosts aren't here at Two's Manor,
We should head over to Avery's.
yeah. Let's go.
I love that scene so much. Like, that just seems like some great, like, big reveal in a movie, right? Where they just... Henry and Thomas II poisoned all these pirates, and you just come across this room and they're all dead. Like, it's just such a great writing. Like, that's what I like about Uncharted 4's story so much. To do with, like, the treasure is in the previous games, the treasure, it's like, you know, some artifact that has some special ability behind it. And, like, the first one, it's like, you know, the Lost City of El Dorado, so it's just all this treasure and stuff, right? And then there's a curse and all that kind of stuff. In the second game, it's like the city of Shambhala, but it's more specifically the tree of life and like the sap from it that Lazarevich wants because it would make him like practically invincible, and if he had like an army of gods like that, he could like throw over governments and stuff because he's a warlord. Third game, kind of a similar idea. The villains want the that cursed box or whatever because it had that like Dijin thing or whatever where like it makes people hallucinate when they drink the water. But in this game, you know, what I like about is it's like yeah, it's a crap ton of pirate treasure, right? So it's just tons and tons of gold and whatnot. But the story to it, it's more about the characters themselves. Like it's more about these ancient figures like Henry Avery, Thomas II, Christopher Condent. You know, it's all about those guys and like how they set up this whole place. And I just like that story so much because in a way, yeah, it's more grounded because it's not like some incredible sap that's going to make you invincible thing. It's just like this really, really cool idea. On behalf of Lord Avery, yeah, that's the letter that Thomas II wrote. So yeah, and it's just cool that like, you know, their plan all along was to get everybody, all these pirate lords to have, you know, all their gold and stuff, their treasure combined. So which that'd be so much more than 400 million, you know, probably billions or whatever. And that's back then, right? So, or it's probably equivalent to 400 million now. I don't think it was necessarily 400 million back then, but you know, just that much gold and treasure, plus all the colonists, and then all along their plan is to actually betray everyone and take it all for themselves. Just such a crazy story. I don't know. I love it. I love it. Yeah, surprised the triangle didn't work there. Oh, okay, I see. It just didn't work.
There. For posterity.
But yeah, no. Really cool idea. Just actually, you know what? Maybe that should be our thumbnail. Just walking in on all these dead pirates. I like that guy too. One of them like tried leaving and then he like died, fell over. Super cool. Alright, anyways, enough nerding it over that scene. I just think that's a really, really cool idea. Very piratey for them to do that.
Hey, up here. Slowly. Be careful. I'm okay. I got it.
I'll meet you up top.
Hey.
Hi.
Can we see our favorite mountain? No, I think this is the first time where we actually can't see our favorite mountain.
Shoreline truck is still there.
Yeah, I see it. Keep your eyes peeled, huh? More cannons, just like at Two's mansion.
I guess the poison is mightier than the cannon.
What?
You know, because he ended up poisoning. Yeah, it was bad. Sorry.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Alright, Nate just killed himself for ruining his joke. That was actually, yeah, that was a very terrible joke, I know.
That shoreline truck is still there.
Yeah, I see it. Keep your eyes peeled, huh?
Alright, inside we go.
And we are officially inside Henry Avery's house.
Yeah, he certainly gave himself the biggest of the mansions. The guy's a bit of a narcissist.
Word of the day, ostentatious.
So why didn't he kill Thomas too? Was he like his right-hand man?
Yeah, that's exactly what he was. Can you imagine taking orders from a paranoid psychopath?
Sounds like my first job.
What, the producer on your TV show?
No, my manager from Macho Nacho.
You worked at a Macho Nacho?
It was a high school job.
Did you wear one of those hats?
The point is, my boss was a paranoid psychopath.
He was the manager at a Macho Nacho.
Just watch it, okay?
Macho Nacho. That should be Uncharted 5's plot, is Uncharted 5, The Lost Macho Nacho.
Look, Shoreline barricaded the front door.
And left a bunch of muddy footprints behind.
Let's see where they went. Bingo.
Nope. Well, might as well take the pistol now, because there's a combat section coming up in a few seconds here, which is very,
Hello.
well, explosive, let's just say.
I know, right? I expected to see someone by now.
Yeah, it's like they all up and vanished.
You don't suppose they're pirate ghosts?
Don't even joke about that.
Actually, I think it's just this door, right?
Over here.
Oh, did I go the wrong direction? Alright, we're receiving a call from Jack. I'm still streaming.
What up?
I'm still streaming.
Great. Alright, call when you're done.
I'm done? Yeah, I'll probably be done in like about 40 minutes.
Hey, here we go.
Bye!
Footprints go through this door.
Alright, thanks for calling, Jack.
Crap, it's blocked from the other side.
Why bother barricading their path unless...
They found something. All right, help me push this open.
Yeah. Oh, shit! Shoreline!
Boom. Again. I feel like I chose the right weapon for the job. If we're gonna be dealing with those kinds of guys. Right? Because I think I took care of the minigun guy.
It's not over yet!
More coming!
Oh yeah. Alright, who's shooting me? You wanna reveal yourself? Okay, this was not a smart idea. This weapon does not have much ammo. Oh! And I don't have much health. I don't know what that guy's goal was. Boom, boom, boom. This is probably my favorite, like, combat-related theme from Uncharted 4, like the themes they play when you're fighting. I like this one a lot. Come on, reload. There we go. No, looks like we got maybe one guy left. Yeah, a little parting gift from him. For him. Dang, this guy just does not want to get hit. If he can just stick out a little bit more. Boom. Oh, what? I guess, yeah, because he's armored, makes sense. Oh, ARX. Oh, that's the last guy.
Jesus. You alright?
Yeah. They were just waiting to ambush us.
Yeah. Alright, let's get that door open. See what they didn't want us to find.
That went quite well. I don't know, I'm doubting it. Maybe this is my favorite game. Every time I go between this and like Last of Us, it's always like, nah, Last is my favorite. Now this is my favorite. Now Last is.
Oh, hello there. What is it?
It's a letter. Signed by Avery.
Really? Read it.
My loyal subjects,
Elena's doing my job before me.
as the sun sets on our glorious paradise, we must endeavor to preserve its riches. The traitorous, too, knows our secrets, so we must act quickly, destroy the dam, cleanse New Devon.
Here we go.
Uh-huh. And move my treasure through the passage to my ship.
Two and Avery turned on each other.
Are you really surprised?
I guess not.
Here you go.
So there you have it. Avery and 2 turned on each other. And, Avery and his men were the ones that flooded the
Let's go
dam.
find that passage.
So it wasn't the colonists.
There's no more footprints. They end here.
Okay, so where did they go?
Pirate ghosts. Let's look around.
It's Sam's lighter.
Did he drop it?
Yeah, on purpose. Whatever it is we're looking for has to be somewhere around here.
There's got to be another way out of this room.
Maybe that passage Avery mentioned in the letter. But where's the switch? Maybe this is a switch.
Nope.
No. I wonder if... Nope. This could be, but it isn't. Here we go. Damn it.
I know what it is, by the way, but
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Find
Elena
something?
has to be the one that finds it.
I think so.
Whoa.
Good thing they figured that out for us.
How did you do that?
There's a bloody fingerprint right here where Libertalia should be, and I pushed it.
Nicely done.
Yeah, this reminds me of Lost Crusade, where
So the letter said
Indy
that
falls on
Avery
the
was
stairs.
moving his treasure to the ship.
Yeah.
Do you think the treasure's still on the island?
I think it doesn't matter anymore. Here we go.
Careful, Nate. Hey, watch your head.
Yeah.
Oh. Looks like Avery built himself a panic cave.
Yeah, I wonder where this goes. Crap.
Guess we're gonna find out.
This place doesn't look very stable.
See, I think at the end of this chapter, we'll probably end this episode.
Look, fresh footprints.
Seems like a
Must
solid
have come
point.
this way.
That's a lot of footprints. Let's take this slow.
Crap. Okay.
Bringing over some Last of Us
What the hell was that?
gameplay elements,
My money's on Nadine's
or
men.
mechanics.
They'll use any excuse to use dynamite.
It'd have to be pretty dumb to use it in here.
Yeah, they're pretty dumb. Whoa, hold up.
So, some kind of death trap?
Yeah. But Sam and the others somehow made it across. We just gotta follow their lead.
Ugh.
If you're wondering what happens if you step on it, it causes an explosion,
So bad if it didn't creak so much.
and then you fall on the
Don't go where
spikes.
the footsteps aren't.
What?
And unclench. Whew. Lena, look. Footprints stop here.
They must have made it through and it collapsed behind them.
That was a minor error, actually, because normally she says, what? Like, she does like the, what? After you say the clench line, but I think you normally say it, like, you know, around that point, right? But since I made it into here, Nate said a line referring to something in here, and then she said her line, so. Kind of funny how that triggered that accidentally. Oops.
Hey, just gonna move this out of the way here.
Yeah.
Nope.
We'll have to find find another way.
Oops.
Oh no. Just hold on a little longer. Crap. Come on. Damn it.
Hey, you still have Sam's lighter?
Yes. Good idea. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Of course he used it all up. Smoked like a goddamn chimney on the boat ride over.
Relax. I brought some matches.
You did?
Of course. There we go. Oh, sorry.
Ow.
Just
Ow,
one sec.
that's my head. Ow. Tripped. Hello?
Over here.
Ow, god damn it.
Over here.
Thanks. Glad you came prepared.
Somebody had to. Come on, let's find a way forward.
Nice romantic lighting, huh?
You have a funny idea of romantic.
Hey, this looks promising. Boost you up?
Yeah.
Come on.
Huh?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, come on up.
Okay, thanks.
Watch your head.
Yeah.
Careful.
So yeah, this next like 10-minute section
What the hell is this?
was the part I was referring to that I wasn't a big fan of. But I do like these rooms where it's like these creepy hands and stuff. There's just like a little thing that happens in a few seconds that I always found was a little bit like...
The hands that
I'll explain
stole
later.
from me. Wow, Avery's not even pretending to be sane at this point.
I don't like this place.
Me either. Let's get out of here. Dead end. Hey, look. Avery had some gibbets left over.
Gibbets.
What?
It's pronounced gibbets.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, no one likes to know it all.
Gibbets.
Wait, is that? You okay?
I think so. What was that?
Trap. Avery really didn't want any trespassers down here.
So yeah, this is
Me. You're the one that stepped on it.
what I was referring to.
Watch
There's
my
like
step.
this like short section here where it's just like a bunch of like explosive mummies. It's not bad, it's just like I don't mind it that much. I just think it's like it's kind of like, you know, the game doesn't have any mythological element like the previous games. So it's like this is the closest thing they wanted to do. And I don't know.
God damn it!
Are you?
Crap!
It's just constant that. I don't know. Not a big deal, but just I always found it kind of
Now
weird.
we know what caused the explosion we heard earlier. Hey, Nate. I found a shortcut.
How do you know it's a shortcut?
Just trying to be optimistic here.
Jesus.
Avery's decorated this chamber too.
More human mobiles.
The hearts that hardened against me.
Damn it, more mummies.
I never noticed those bats before. Oh shit, this might kill me. Oh, good thing I didn't die.
For Christ's sakes! Oh, this can't be healthy to breathe.
Hey!
Well, we're back on the trail.
Footprints go this way.
Be ready for a fight.
Oh, I always am.
Is that in reference to me?
No, would you calm down?
You calm down. Hey, guess these guys weren't paying attention. There's no sign of Sam.
We'll find them.
Or Shoreliner.
Elena, get down! You idiots trying to bring the whole place down!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, they cause a lot of explosions. Oh, got those grenades. Those grenades are my best friend. Oh shit.
oh shit. Elena, get behind something!
That guy's gonna be dead because damn mummies.
Well, for once I appreciate Avery's exploding mummies.
Aw, you can't make that jump. The mouths that spoke ill of me.
I'd hate to see this guy's Christmas tree.
I don't see any footprints. We must be on a different route than the others.
Alright, let's see if we can catch up.
Yeah, Avery definitely had some,
Why, hello.
Hey. So I guess this loops around?
Guess so.
definitely has some issues. Let's try going this way.
Looks like the fight broke out.
Yeah, two's men versus Avery's. Excuse me. Hello.
Some kind of key. What's that note?
Oh, right.
Lieutenant Barton.
It's from two to his men.
Every now, Avery is readying his escape. Even now. If we allow him
Here's
to
the key to get out of here.
That's
leave,
good.
if we allow him to leave these shores, he will surely disappear, along with our treasure. This master key will open the gates in the depths of his tunnels, but be wary, Lieutenant. He will no doubt expect us to pursue him. While you and your men search the tunnels, I shall take a small detachment of men through the valley so that we may cut off his escape. If God grants us victory by sundown tomorrow, we shall be pirates once more, sailing to unknown ports with the treasure in our hold, the wind in our sails, and the freedom to live as we choose. Godspeed, Captain Thomas II. And then this photo,
There's some
or not
symbols on the
photo,
back.
Well, let's go find a keyhole.
drawing is what I meant to say.
Oh boy. Crap. Ah, I'm okay.
Oops. More.
Gonna explode
You
now?
guys are gonna explode?
Huh?
Okay.
No? How about you?
This guy had some serious trust issues.
Whoa.
Oh.
God, oh God, oh God! Okay. You done?
Nice.
Huh. Not quite as creepy as all the hanging bones.
Still, it's a little creepy.
Yeah, maybe 3 out of 10, though.
I'd say 4.
Really, 4?
The only thing that's a 10 for clowns is yeah, I just spoiled it. The only thing that's a 10 for Nate is clowns.
Okay.
I believe
Death trap.
Yeah, no footprints to guide us.
Elena's death was a 4 from as well. Alright, so with this puzzle, the idea is you look at this photo and it'll show
Symbols
you
match the ones on those posts. Two showed his men how to get past the traps.
tell you where to go. So where we have the skulls with the crossbones, we want to basically just the bottom right is bad. Ships, top 2 is bad, and then the 3 crosses, referring to obviously Saint Dismas and everyone, is only the top left is good. So let's stick to that. And I said the top, I think. Yeah, so we're good to walk across these
Okay,
2
we're off to a good start. Follow my lead, okay?
ships.
Just be careful,
I'm always careful.
Can we go this way?
says the guy who set off every mummy bomb in this place.
Across, we can go
A lot
here.
of experience with the mummy bombs. Thank you.
Skull.
So far, so good.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Okay, so I guess oh yeah, that would be the bottom right. Alright, so we made it all the way, and then we died. Okay, well I already know the path to go now, so... Here we have it.
Made it. In your face, Avery. That's our way out of here.
Oh, God, are those the rest of Two's men?
Yeah, gotta be. We know Avery likes to make an example of his enemies.
Definitely likes making exploding mummies.
Yeah. Let's, tread carefully in here. Keyhole?
Key.
Key.
Wait, it could be a trap.
We really don't have much of a choice.
Oh, boy.
But I have a good feeling about this one. Huh?
Do it.
You see? Well, at least we didn't get blown to bits. Shit. You didn't bring a knife by any chance, did you?
No. Oh, but that guy's got a sword. Here, help me swing this thing.
Oh, come on. Come on, Nate, we can do it. And... Uh-oh. We got it. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Come on!
Nate!
Go, go!
Oh, God!
Get them done.
Don't stop! Keep running! Right behind you!
Nate! Move your ass! Let's go! Come on!
It's just like old times, huh? Lena? Lena? Hey. Hey. Lena, come on. Lena.
My hero.
Oh, no, you didn't do that. No. That's not funny.
Oh, you have done much worse.
God, you gave me a goddamn heart attack.
Oh, let me listen. Sounds good to me.
You realize we're now even for everything I've ever pulled, right? Yeah, like ever.
No, not by a long shot. Gosh, you've got mud everywhere.
Anyone ever tell you you have a funny idea of romantic?
Yeah, I may have heard that somewhere before.
Love that. It's like Sully's line from, I think, the first game.
Good talk.
Good talk.
That's gotta be Sam. Come on.
I mean, like, this is just such good character development. Like, holy crap. This entire game, man.
Fire means he's still alive. For now.
Alright, everyone. I'm sorry to do this
Is that
for the
a galleon?
Yeah, sure looks like it.
0 of you that are watching, but we're gonna end this episode here. I'm gonna watch a movie now, and then as soon as that's done, I'm gonna get back and finish this off, because I don't have much longer left. I have about another hour, I'd say, and I'm done. This has been a fun walkthrough to do. Obviously, I mean, nobody's really been watching it, besides my friend Chris, but I've enjoyed playing it. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the best walkthrough or playthrough I've had of this game since the first time I played it. Like, as far as just how much I'm enjoying it. I'm not really picking up on anything new. I'm just, like, appreciating it even more. And it's always been, like, a masterpiece game from, like, a 10 out of 10. But I'm just liking even more things. Like, that previous section there with the mummies, it's not bad or anything. It's... I just feel like it gets a little bit repetitive because you're just dodging them and they don't really pose an actual threat. I like the part where there's like that whole forced chase sequence though, like where you're cutting out of the net and then you're running away. That was cool. Just prior to that, I just think like they kind of got in the way and they're a little bit unnecessary. I think it would have been cool to just have those really creepy rooms where it's like the hearts that hardened against me, those kind of things, right? Like just basically all this creepy stuff. You're seeing Avery go insane, and then boom, well, there's all these traps. That's what I probably would have done instead of just all having these mummies, but it's not a big deal. Like I said, it's like a 10-15 minute section of the game. But yeah, that was honestly probably my favorite part of this series so far. I don't know. I feel like I managed to do a good job at doing commentary for once. I feel like in my own eyes at least, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I had a ton of fun doing it, and I will see you guys next time, where I'll probably have 2 episodes left as my guess. I kind of want to separate the epilogue from the rest of the game. But yeah, I'll see you guys all then, and bye.